Hello, and welcome to Queen's Crafts by Bridget. I'm Bridget. Thank you for joining me today. Whether you're new here or you've been around since my very beginning, I truly appreciate you coming by and spending some time with me. If you're looking for me anywhere else on the internet, you can find me on Instagram, you can find me on my Facebook group page, or you can find me at my email address, which is simply my channel name at yahoo.com. Now, the reason I have hopped in here today is it is the 5th, and around here, the 5th means we are talking about Stash Down 2023, and next year it'll be Stash Down 2024. If you don't know what Stash Down 2023 is, it's a little, excuse me, a little something I was talking with my girlfriends with beginning of the year, before the beginning of the year. And I'm like, I really want to get this stash of mine, the big box store yarns, worked up and gone out of my house. I would rather have that storage for other things. And we got thinking, yeah, it's a good idea. So I talked back and forth with them and came up with a few rules, and they thought they'd like to follow along with me, and a few of them have. One of the ladies that wasn't in on our discussions but has been a loyal follower of the Stash Down 2023 initiative all year long is Miss Julie over at Treasures Made from Yarn. If you don't know her, please do check her out. And if you would like to see anybody else's Stash Down videos or any of them that's been put up this year, just simply type in the search bar, hashtag Stash Down 2023. All right, this month, I don't have a big shebang for you guys. I think I have more than what I'm going to be able to tell you about, but I've recently just started rearranging my room again, and so I can't find anything. I know that I used 1 7-ounce ball of Red Heart Super Saver in the color pumpkin. I know this because I was able to get 4 pumpkins out of the pumpkin colored yarn. The first pumpkin, and he has a cinnamon stick stem. He's been sitting out on my counter. Second pumpkin, he's lost his stem. He fell off the vinyl a little early. Third pumpkin is holding my change. It's been actually in my pocketbook and holding my loose change, so it's not around the bottom of the bag. Also makes a great weapon in a pinch. Just kidding. And then third pumpkin bag is holding a bunch of bags. I got it full of little sachets and stuff like that. But it's a great place to keep them out of my way, but in a place where I know where they're at. So that is Stash Down, guys. We are done with that. But if you would like to see the yarn that I dyed up to get rid of or to sell, to be able to buy the yarn that I will need to make my wedding dress, I have it done. I do have to go and grab the fiber. Hold on real quick and I'll be back. Okay. Now I did some yarn and some fiber. I'll show you the fiber first because I know many of you aren't going to be really interested in that. I did the fiber for 2 reasons. One, I have other fellow spinners that may want to spin it. And 2, if you don't want to spin it, but you really enjoy the color, I can spin it for you. And again, that would go towards the yarn for my wedding dress. Now this is the first one. It's all kinds of it's like a deep raspberry color and some like mauvey colors. Now it needs to dry just a wee bit more because we're hanging up. Oh, I also have to tell you guys the cauldron winners for them for last video. Now this one was actually braided when it was dyed, so that is why there are the white bits, but that adds a really neat effect when you're spinning pre-dyed fiber. And then we have this beautiful blue one. And again, this one was braided when it was dyed. Oh, let's see, we have this one here. Different pinks. And I will put in some pictures at the end so that you guys can see them. Let's see. This one's pinks and blues and purples. And this is like a very soft purple and blue. Now this one isn't extra long. I was talking to Ray and walking around and around and around for over 2 hours to rehank 3 hanks so that I could make what should turn out to be a self-strapping yarn. And another one in that same style, but with more of an aqua tealy green, aqua tealy color, and then between light and dark blues. And then this one here, I started at yellow, went into orange, went into like a burnt orange or a blood orange, and my reds just don't turn out very red. And then my browns are not turning out real brown either, but this is, it looks more brown on the camera, I guess, than what I'm seeing. But I think it's very pretty together. And this was in the extra long hank as well. So you should get longer bits of color. Now, for your cauldron winners, sorry I forgot to do this at the beginning. We have Rachel King, we have Anita McGee, and we have Cheryl Smith. Congratulations. You guys will be going into the cauldron, and we'll see what she has to say beginning of next month. And I'm going to try to get better about writing down what my projects were and how much yardage and stuff like that for next year. And in the spirit of doing that, I've decided to make myself a couple of books. I had asked for someone to make me one, and it was very apparent to me that they were not keen on the idea. So I decided, well, you know what? I'll buy the stuff and I'll do it myself. Even if it isn't as good as someone that does paper crafts all the time, it'll be something I made. So that always makes me happy. But this is what I did. Now this one here is just one of the mini composition notebooks. So I just recovered it and added a few little personal touches. Nothing big and fancy. This is like my very first try. This here is a little side pocket. And then this one here is a pocket as well. I think there was one more in there. I just put a couple stickers in. And then I thought this back page was pretty cool. Oh, also in the front, this is a pocket, of course. And there's some markers if I need to mark a specific spot in the book. I'm going to make a couple more of these small sizes. I've got some cut ones to actually make my own book. And I'm going to make a couple large ones as well, because, you know, when you buy stuff to do this, you can make way more than just one. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, everybody. I'm going to hop on out of here. Hopefully you all stayed till the end. And we'll see you next time. I truly hope that you are crafting your happiness. Bye for now.